Hey guys, this is Mark from Let's Vape Safe. Today we're going to talk about Vaping 101 and addressing some questions that I have received, and as well Beyond Vape. They have been receiving a ton of messages from customers who are, or potential customers who are currently smokers, who are looking for a device to transition into. And today we're going to take a look at the Silo Lite and the Beyond Vape EVOD device. So without further ado, let's take a closer look. Okay, so we're going to take a look at the starter kit, which is the Silo Lite and an EVOD style battery. So let's take these apart. Beauty ring, as we like to call it, and the 900 milliamp hour EVOD battery. So let's take a look at the tank here and take it apart, show you guys what's in it. This is the Silo Lite. Let's take off the drip tip. It comes with two in the package, so one has a tighter draw, one has a wider draw, which means we'll give you more airflow. So we got the chimney section, the tank section, which holds about 3.5 milliliters of e-liquid. There's your coil and the base. So to take a closer look, this is the base, which your coil will screw into, and then the base will screw onto your device. So in this case, this is the EVOD. And here's the tank section. Like I said, it holds around 3.5 milliliters of e-liquid, has a nice stainless steel construction with the glass insert on the inside. Looks very nice. Here's the chimney section, which basically the vapor will come through the channel and into your drip tip and out your drip tip and into your mouth. Simple system. And here's your drip tip. Standard drip tip. I believe you can use most of the ones on the market, but of course if you're going to be picking one up, I would highly recommend trying it out in the store, brick and mortar, to see if it will fit. But yeah, it should fit most of them. And here's the coil that comes with it. This coil is replaceable, so you don't have to worry about anything. Just replace it once the flavor gets a bit dull and muted, and you pop a new one in, fill it up. Fill up your tank, and you're good to go. And here is the wicking material and the coil in the center, which vaporizes your e-liquid. So this is the EVOD style battery from Beyond Vape, and it's about, I think it was 900 milliamp hours, and it should get you through the day, especially as a newbie. Here's the Beyond Vape branding. It's a really nice device. Of course, there's USB charging, which is very convenient. If you're an Android user, you already have USB chargers out there. So I believe Beyond Vape will include a charger, but I'm not 100% sure. But either way, USBs are very cheap out there, so it's not an issue. Now to turn this device on, very simple, 5 clicks. And the light will just turn on to notify you, and to turn it off, again, 5 clicks to turn off. So let's put everything back together. So you screw the coil back into the base. and the tank onto the base as well. The threading is a bit tight at first, but it will loosen up as you use it. And of course the chimney section. And to put everything together, drip tip up top. And here you are, the silo Lite. And to connect it to your EVOD battery, I highly recommend using this. It makes everything look a lot better. It's what we call the beauty ring. And just screw it on here. I would like to mention that this is an eco style connector. And here we go. Nice and flush. A very good starter kit in my opinion. And I don't recommend anything more advanced, especially for you new guys out there, because in the beginning you want a tighter draw, and this will give you a tighter draw with decent flavor and decent battery life. 900 milliamp hours should get you through the day, unless you are chain vaping like constantly. I don't think you smokers out there constantly smoke, so I think as a starter device, this should satisfy you. So let's take it up top and talk about it a little more.
This was the close-up of the silo tank and the Beyond Vape EVOD battery, which I believe is a very good setup for a beginner. It's affordable, it works well, flavors pretty good if you ask me, and with this stock drip tip, gives you a very tight draw, as a lot of new vapors expect from a vaping device. So, like myself, when I first started, I used an EVOD device, and it worked well. And later on, I explored what the vaping industry had to offer, and I decided to make the jump into more expensive, more advanced products, which I will be discussing in the next video in the series. I'll be making 3 videos: rebuilding and a box mod with 30 watts, and that will be completely different video. So, but yeah, this is a device that I highly recommend to all of you new vapors, who are also people who are currently smoking and wanting to make the shift over to a device like this. And I hope it gave you some insight and some knowledge before you go out and buy a product. You know what to look for. So also in my close-ups, I didn't talk about how to refill this. So that was my phone. I didn't talk about how to refill this, so I will do that right now. It's quite simple, very simple in fact. Just unscrew the EVOD battery. You see the base, as I showed you guys in the close-ups. The base. And guess I will take some of this juicy peach, and because of this this tip here, is very easy to fill this tank. As you can see, the tank is opened here, the base is off, so you want to keep the tip here along the wall of this tank, so it doesn't get into the main chamber, the channel here, because if you get juice into the channel, what's going to happen is you will be tasting a lot of this e-liquid, and I'm pretty sure you would rather vape it than drink this stuff, because you know, I'm pretty sure it tastes good, but that's not the purpose of these devices. You want to vaporize these products. So what you want to do is just lean against the side here and just squeeze the bottle. Very simple. And once you get to the near just like I think a millimeter or 2 millimeters to be safe before you reach the top of this the chamber here, just leave it at that. And then after you're done, screw on the cap, the base, and let it sit for a few minutes. Let the coil soak up, and you're good to go.